All right, it's good. We have up to 9 persons now. All right, so I'm going to start. The training I'm going to do today is going to be 99% practical, 99.9% practical. So I'm going to show you for how it works, how trading works in Bitfxt, how you can get coins cheaper, how you can buy them faster, how you can make more money using Bitfxt platform. This training is actually for everybody that joined through the affiliate program. Sir Bountiful have done a very great job. I was invited to the meeting for the training he was doing for you people, and I'm glad he's able to coordinate you people to bring you guys here. So kudos to Bountiful. So I'm going to make you a co-host, Sir Bountiful, so that if anybody wants to join the meeting, you will approve the person. At least I won't be distracted, in the training. I just decided to take training session.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. So I decided to
Fine.
take the training session myself instead of our uh, director of academy, because I want to specifically teach some certain points. So the concept that brought about this whole movement is called blockchain. Blockchain is a concept that has been around. It has been a buzz since 2000 2015. It's been a buzz. When I say buzz, it's been a buzz since 2015. But the concept of cryptocurrency has been a buzz since 2010, I would say. The first cryptocurrency called Bitcoin was officially launched in 2009, and it has been a decentralized currency to an extent that people can buy and sell them for the purpose of making money first. Secondly, they buy and sell them in order to use them for transactions, to move money from Nigeria to to US, from Nigeria to UK, from UK to England, to anywhere around the world. And the need for this cannot be underestimated or overestimated, because the local banking system is so flawed, to the point that it does not respect the end users, the people who are using this, who people who put out their energy, put out their time, put out their resources to make money. The current financial system does not respect their 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 efforts. It doesn't. It only respects the wealthy, the rich and the wealthy, the people who are the helm of affairs, the people who have the capacity of printing money any day they want to print money. So you can research how much has USA printed over the last 4 months. At least the one that has been open to all of us is $20 trillion. Is it $2 trillion or $20 trillion? Nigeria prints money like no man business. And it's even more costlier to print money than even the value of the money that is being printed. And they have to get some certain things done in every country. And so they will have to devalue the currency of that country to make more money from the effort of the people who are making use of those currencies in those countries. So there's no honesty in the current financial system. I'm going to use one analogy to explain this to you, and I want you to pay keen attention to this. Mr. Ralph in the US gets a job as a clerk, and as a clerk, he's being paid $1,000 every month. And Mr. Paul in Nigeria gets a job as a clerk, puts in the exact same efforts that Mr. Ralph puts, and is being paid 1,000 naira at the end of the month. If you walk into a mall to buy something with 1,000 naira, you will come out with 5 bags or 10 bags of pure water. If Mr. Ralph walks into a mall to buy something with his $1,000, at least his family will feed for 2 months or 1 month comfortably. Yeah. But they will pay the same 1,000. Why is it so? If the person in Nigeria gets paid 100,000 naira and the guy in the US is paid $100,000, the guy in Nigeria would walk into a mall and he will feed his family for a full month, but the guy in the US will use that money and buy houses. Why is it so? If the guy in the US comes down to Nigeria with $100,000, he just got paid 30-something million, 46 million naira. That's what he just got paid. But the guy in Nigeria goes to US with his 100,000 naira. He just got paid $270. Did that tingle your ear? It is so unfair. The government of every country use their veto power to manipulate these currencies and ensure that it favors them the way they wish. Of course, Nigeria had the ability and the opportunity to keep Naira at par to US dollars. But because of greed, they kept devaluing our currency every other day until it became as worthless as what we are seeing today. And the people who are experiencing the pain and the agony of this are the people in Nigeria today that we are not there as part of the decision makers that the nation made to suit their own pockets. So every other day, a guy called General Abacha or the rest of them keeps remitting money to Nigeria from wherever he looted them to. And that is to show you how vulnerable, that is how bad we have been as a country, trusting a government that wanted their pocket alone. And not just about Nigeria, every other country. Research about Zimbabwe, research about Venezuela, research about Kenya, research about Cameroon, and these other countries, their currency is as good as nothing. And that is exactly where our Naira is headed to. Because I have to point out everything down to the currency of the country where we find ourselves. For you to understand better, 6 months ago, the value of $1 to Naira was 360 per dollar. And today it is 548 in the forward market. It is 454 in the parallel market. And it is over 1,000 naira in the real natural market. And why would I say that? What you could use 1,000 naira to buy before in Nigeria, you will have to add almost 80 naira on top to buy the same quantity. And don't be deceived. Anything that you could buy with 1,000 before, and you can still use 1,000 to buy it again now, check the quantity of those products. It has reduced. So you are not buying the same thing. You are spending more and you are buying less. I'm going to give you a final explanation to this. If you were going to spend 100,000 to buy something January of any year, by the end of that year, you will have to add at least 30,000 on top of that 100,000 to buy the same thing. It has happened over and again. It is called inflation. And that is what blockchain has come to solve. Blockchain, cryptocurrencies, and of course, not every cryptocurrency, don't get it twisted, have come to create a fair system of financial governance. I believe you have pen and paper, so you can write this down. And I believe it is being recorded. And I'm also broadcasting live on YouTube, right? So it has come to create a fair governance system in finance. Now, this means that you can own your own currency by yourself. If the government of the country where you find yourself is not up and doing, you can create your own community and create your own currency. And you people can decide how you want these currencies to be spent, how you want the currency to be used, how the currency will be pegged. And of course, money is money. Money is money. When I say that money is money, I mean that money is anything that we decide that money is. For instance, and before I go to the instance, money is anything that we decide to use in exchange for value. So money is value exchanging hands. Money is value exchanging hands. For instance, I have a bag of rice and I need a basket of tomato, and I meet someone who wants a bag of rice. I can give him the bag of rice and collect the bag of tomato. Money has happened. Value has exchanged hands. Right? So right from the time of we call it right from the time of trade by barter, money has been happening until the government decided to exchange that value for a pieces of paper that they have control over. Now that is what money. That is what money is. So if cryptocurrency is out today and we tell you that cryptocurrency is money, we are not saying that in itself it is money. We are saying that as far as we can agree as a people to accept it in exchange for value, then money has happened. Right? I have a lot of people calling me. Well, I don't know why they chose to call me now. And they're all sending me messages on WhatsApp. I have to reply them and tell them I'm in a meeting now. Sorry about that. But I believe you're taking note of what I'm saying. So that is what cryptocurrency and blockchain, oh God. So that is what cryptocurrency and blockchain has provided as a solution when it comes to, hello? When it comes to the solution that a blockchain has brought into the system is simple. Allow people to decide what their money is, not the government deciding what money is to them. Because based on the first analogy I gave, people work hard all over the world, but they are rewarded unevenly. Even the person in Nigeria could work twice as hard as the people in the US. But at the end of the day, he's rewarded with peanuts. He can't even, after 10 years of work, he can't even, boast of anything that he's been able to achieve with the money with the effort that he has put in. Now, where does Bitfxt come in? How do we play a role? What is our role in this whole thing? Our role is simple. Provide a middle ground. Provide a place I'll call it a central, secure place for buyers and sellers of different kinds of money. You can call them digital assets, you can call them cryptocurrencies, you can call them digital currencies, whatever it is. As far as it is done digitally, our duty is to provide a central place where it can be used, where it can be bought and sold. Hold on. So that is the duty of Bitfxt, and that is what Bitfxt is all about. But just like we always say, that the money market or the financial market is a million years old. I'm using that as an arbitrary figure, but we can say it is as old as man is. As far as commerce has been as far as man has been in existence, commerce has been in existence right from the creation. So the financial market is as old as man, first of all, and the valuation of the general financial market is over $8 trillion per day. 8 trillion, 8 billion, 8 trillion dollars per day. So I'm going to share my screen. I'm sharing my screen and I'm going to search for this. Capital markets cap of Forex. Is $5.1 trillion. That is the market cap of FX. When I say FX, I'm talking about the financial market. And if you now check for the market cap of cryptocurrencies, you will see $237.1 billion. I'm talking about the transactions that happen on a daily basis. I talked about Bitfxt being a middleman to attract or to provide a safe and secure transaction place for buyers and sellers of these digital assets. And I'm talking about the amount of money that exchanges hand on a daily basis globally in the FX market is $5.1 trillion, and in the crypto market is $231 billion. This is huge. And for the fact that it is an exchange from one currency to another currency, then there is something called exchange rates playing in between. Because the value, the amount, if you're going to buy, remember I talked about the unfairness of the cryptocurrency market, of the fiat system, the government-controlled currency, the unfairness of that system made it that if I pay you $100,000 and pay your brother 100,000 naira and pay another of your brother 100,000 kwacha, I have just not paid the person that I paid kwacha, and I have just elevated the person I gave $100,000 as a champion. Unfair. 2 or 3 of them did exactly the same thing, but I have not paid the other people. Now, that is the same way that if you want to get into the financial market or the crypto market is more of a commodity market, is more of a digital asset market, and the Forex market is more of the money market where the physical fiat exchanges hands. And I know why I'm relating the two of them. Now, anytime anybody wants to, get into the crypto market, and just like I said, the crypto market gives you a fair system. And if I give you if you in Nigeria, let me use this example I used initially. Mr. Ralph in the US that was paid $100,000. now goes back to work. Now goes back to work, and he worked for 1 month. And after working 1 month, he gets paid 1 Bitcoin instead of $100,000. And the person in Nigeria goes to work and works for 1 month, does, put in the same effort as the guy in US, and he gets paid 1 Bitcoin. Now, 2 of them have been paid evenly. So even if the person in the US uses his 1 Bitcoin and converts it to his country's currency, and it becomes $10,000, the person in Nigeria can as well convert it to US dollars, and he still gets the same $10,000. If he decides to now convert it to his Naira, his local currency, he will receive 4-point-something million, which is even. So the guy in US cannot come down to Nigeria and now use his $100,000 and purchase the guy that was paid 100,000 Naira. He can come down to Nigeria, and if he's boasting that he is worth 1 Bitcoin for XYZ efforts, the guy in Nigeria can say, I'm also worth 1 Bitcoin for XYZ efforts, which is equal to 4-point-something million, which if he converts it, he will still get the same $10,000. Even. So what our platform does is it provides the marketplace for the guy in the US who wants to use his 1 Bitcoin and convert it to US dollars. It provides a place for him to do it securely. And it provides a place for the person in Nigeria who wants to convert his 1 Bitcoin for Naira, a secure place to perform this transaction. If the guy in US wants to convert his 1 Bitcoin to Naira, and the person in Nigeria wants to convert his 4-point-something million into 1 Bitcoin, he can from the exchange the money with the person in the US securely. And like I said, exchange rate now plays a role. So for any time the person who is converting his BTC to Naira or to US dollars is performing this transaction, exchange rate comes in and profit is made. So you bought the BTC at a certain amount, you are selling it at a certain XY amount, since you are selling it for another currency. And then if you are also trading, there are some fees that are charged. But when I'm talking about the exchange rate, I'm talking about the people making the trades. And I believe I've brought this down home in such a way that you can understand. So let's get into Bitfxt and see how somebody can trade and how you can make profit trading. The first thing you need to do is to have an account in Bitfxt. You need to have an account in Bitfxt. If you don't have an account, you will not be able to perform any transaction. You will not be able to even log in. So how do you get an account in Bitfxt? Don't click on register. Me, I clicked on register because I have to explain something. But don't click on register. Ask the person that told you about Bitfxt to give you his affiliate link. If he gives you his affiliate link, click on that link, it will bring you to this same page. When it brings you here, fill the form with your email, your username, make sure it is a correct email ID at gmail.com, at any.com. Put in your password, put in your phone number, and make sure it is your correct phone number. Put in your country. If you are from Ecuador, select Ecuador. If you are from Afghanistan, select Afghanistan. But since all of us here, I believe, are from Nigeria, please select Nigeria. Click on I am not a robot. It may bring out some signs and ask you to select a specific kind of image. Do well to select them. Click on I accept terms and conditions and click on sign up. A link will be sent to your email. Go to your email, click on the link, and it will bring you back to the website, and it will tell you account activated successfully. If you've done that, then congratulations, you now have an account in Bitfxt. Once that is done, you will log into your account. I'm logging into my own account now. So when you log in, for me, I've enabled what we call two-factor authenticator. So what is two-factor authenticator? Two-factor authenticator is a security measure. It's a security system that ensures that you confirm using a code that you want to log into your account if it is you. If it is not you, it means the person will not be able to log in, because he will need to have your phone to be able to log in. So you will need to provide the code to the person, and the person will now use the code and log in. So, but since it's not you, there's no way the person will be able to get the code. So it's a security system that helps you secure your accounts. All right. So we have this. The code changes every 90 seconds. We're going to have a video that would explain how 2FA works, for those that don't know. And I believe Mr. Bountiful will be able to guide you through that.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. All right, so you can see my screen now. I just logged into my account. So once you log into your account, the first thing that happens is that the platform automatically creates wallets for you. Automatically, you will have your own personal Bitcoin wallet account. You will have your own personal Ethereum account. You have your own personal Bitfxt coin account, Dash account, Tether account, BMC token account, Blue Key account, Boundless coin. You have your own personal Adore accounts, and all these accounts. It belongs to you, is your account. These are your personal account. So anytime you want to receive money from anybody, anywhere in the world that wants to pay you in Bitcoin, click on Bitcoin here, click on deposit, and it will display your wallet address. Send your wallet address to the person, and the person will send you the BTC. You can click on this icon here to copy the wallet address, and you can go to the person's WhatsApp chat and you can paste wallet address. So I just pasted my wallet address on the chat box. Do well to send me some Bitcoin. I will really appreciate. Thank you. Don't mention. Don't mention. All right. So that's the same way you can copy your wallet address on any other coin that this is your cryptocurrency wallet. Feel free to exploit as much as you can. If anybody send you Bitcoin or any cryptocurrency, here you will see your history of all the cryptocurrency that has been sent to you. I have Boundless Pay coin here. I have $1,000 of the coin, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000. I have 1.1 Ethereum. All these were sent to my wallet. So you can see the coin here, and you can see next to see all the transactions you have performed. I have done a lot of transactions. And you can verify it on the blockchain by clicking on this link. This is called your order ID or your transaction ID. Click on it, and it will take you to your blockchain where you can verify the transaction. This was BPY, and this is Boundless Pay, Boundless Chain Explorer, BChain Explorer. So I can see I received this coin 3 days ago, $1,000. It's currently $1,000.40 and so on. So I can also check for Dash transaction. It will take me to Dash Explorer. I can see the transaction here. It was 10 days ago. I received the transaction. I can go to BM token. I can see, and so on. I can go check for the Bitcoin and all those things. Then you can also deposit Naira. If you want to use Naira and buy Bitcoin or buy any of these coins, you simply deposit Naira. Select Naira to show you how much you can deposit, bank transfer, put in the amount you want to deposit, and send the money to this bank account number. When you send the money to the account number, click here and upload the proof of payment. When you upload it, and you click on proceed to deposit, your account will be credited with that amount. Or you can make an online payment, select Flutterwave, type the amount you want to deposit, and click on deposit. It will take you to the deposit page. You can use your card, your ATM card, to make the deposits. You can pay to this bank account direct. When you make the payment to this bank account, you click on I have made deposit, and your account will be credited. Or you can pay with card. All right, put your card details and click on pay. Payment will go through. Or you can select your bank. If you're using Access Bank or any other bank, select the bank. It will show you the code you should type. Once you type the code, your account will be debited of that amount. And you see, I can type this code and my account will be debited, while my account here will be credited with the same amount instantly. All right, so that is it for deposit. Once I make my deposit, I will see the balance I have, which is the Bitcoin balance or Ethereum or Naira balance. And I can make a withdrawal if I want. How do I make withdrawal? Click on withdraw, select the coin you want to withdraw. If it's Bitcoin, type the amount you want to withdraw. I want to withdraw 0.001 Bitcoin. And I'm going to type in my two-factor authenticator. Two-factor authenticator is the same code, the same place I got the one I used to log into my account. That's the same place I will get the one I will type here. It changes every 30 seconds. So I'll simply type it here, and I will put in my wallet address, and I'll click on proceed to withdraw. And when I do that, I'll get an email in my email box containing two links. Pay attention, two links. The first link is going to be my approval link. The second link is going to be my cancellation link. So if I click on the approval link, then I have approved that the withdrawal is done by me. The company should go ahead and pay me. But if I click on cancellation, maybe I wanted to withdraw before, but I want to have changed my mind. I've changed my mind, or maybe I just get that email notification to approve a withdrawal. Maybe it's my brother or my sister or my friend that wants to withdraw from my account without my approval. I'll simply cancel it since it's not mine. All right? Yeah, hello.
Hello?
Yeah.
So he's outside. He has brought the cheaper to give him to buy one of these.
Okay.
He's outside the gate.
Okay, all right. All right, so now you click on proceed, and then you can proceed or either cancel or approve the transaction. Once you approve it, it will be sent to the wallet address. If it's Naira, click on Naira, type the amount you want to withdraw, type in your two-factor authenticator, and of course, when I registered my account, I did something. That is the reason why my bank account is here. So I will show you what I did that brought my bank account details here. And once I withdraw, anytime I withdraw into this account, within 10 seconds to 1 minute, maximum 5 minutes, but 1 minute, you will receive alert in your phone instantly. Instantly. It doesn't take a heartbeat. You get your alert instantly on Bitfxt. And you can see my withdrawal history. As of today, I withdrew 10,000. You can see all these dates, all these transactions, and all of them can be tracked on the blockchain. All right. I'm going to show you what I did. If you look here, you see minimum withdrawal limit 2,000, maximum 5 million. That is the maximum amount I can withdraw at a time. Okay, so I can withdraw 20 million, but I'll have to do it 5 million, 5 million, 5 million. I can't do 5 million, 20 million at once in Naira, except I want to do OTC transaction. And in another training, I'll teach you what OTC transaction is. My withdrawal limit, personally, in my own account, the maximum I can withdraw in a month for this month is 89,820. Why? The reason is that it says complete your KYC verification to increase limits. And I have 30,522 Naira in my account. So I'll click on KYC verification. So when you create your account, the first thing you want to do is to increase your limits by doing your KYC. So the first KYC, which is the level 1, I've done it. They said I can withdraw up to 200,000 Naira monthly. So how do I do level 1 KYC? It's simply verifying my phone number. A code will be sent to my phone number. I'll type it in and my phone will be verified. Once I do that, it will bring me to level 2 verification. In level 2 verification, I can withdraw up to 1 million Naira monthly. I can withdraw up to 1 million Naira monthly. And what do I need to do? I need to put my Nigerian identity card or Nigerian passport or electronic ID card, driving license, or permanent voter's card. Any of them I put here. If I select national ID, I'll have to upload the front and the back, Nigerian passport, any of them I want to do, I will simply upload them and I'll save changes and the platform will approve it and I can now do up to 1 million monthly. If I want to do up to 5 million monthly, I will do the third level, which has to do with my BVN and my proof of residence, where I live. Once I've done that, I can withdraw seamlessly up to 5 million. To enable my security, I need to enable my two-factor authenticator. I'm going to disable this very two-factor authenticator. Anytime I do training, I disable it because showing it is a risk. So don't ever allow anybody to see your two-factor authenticator. If not, they can log into your account and take your money. All right. So I'm going to disable this and change it to a new one. But this is what it looks like. Okay. And then you go to your bank settings and you add your bank account details. If you have a US dollar account, domiciliary account, you select US dollar and you fill it. If you have Nigerian bank account, select Naira, Nigerian Naira, and you fill it and you save. And then you can come here and enable notifications. If somebody wants to deposit in your account, you get an email. If somebody withdraw, if you withdraw, you get an email. If you make exchange, you get an email. All those things is very important to enable all these things. Now on my affiliates, you can see I have a lot of people who have registered under me and they have activated their accounts. Anytime these people trade, I make money. Anytime they invite people on the platform who join the affiliate program, I'll make money. I'll talk about the affiliate program in our next training. So here is where you change your password. This is your profile. You always need to have your profile activated. This is currency settings. If you want to set your currency. Now, trading fee currency, you can set for your trading fees to be charged in BXT, BXTC, Ethereum, or BTC. So if you set your fee to be charged in any of these currencies, irrespective of the currencies you are trading, the fee will be charged in those currencies selected. Okay. Default currency. Me, I want to be seeing my balance in dollars. If I want to be seeing it in Naira, I can select Naira. And if I go to my account balance, it will be showing everything in Naira. But currently it's showing in dollars. Now, quick buy and sell. And this is where I will stop for today. In the next training, I'll teach the rest of the things. And I'll teach you how you can buy and sell seamlessly. And, but here, you can fund your account with Naira, select Naira. You want to sell your Naira and receive Bitcoin. That is what it means. If you want to buy Bitcoin, it means you want to sell your Naira and receive Bitcoin. So sell currency Naira, receive currency Bitcoin. So I want to sell 10,000 Naira, and this is what I will receive. This Bitcoin is what I will receive. Once I'm okay with it, no, sorry, this one, because there is fee. Fee has been charged on this one. So finally, this is what I'll receive. And I can type the purpose. And if I want to type the purpose, I'll type it. If I don't want to type the purpose, I will not type it. Then I'll click on swap. Once I do that, the BTC will come to my wallet, while my Naira will now go from my wallet to the platform. That is the quick buy and sell. You don't need to waste so much time doing anything. All you need to do is do it like this and you get your BTC. Same applies for Ethereum. Same applies to other coins that we are going to pay to Naira on this trading. And tomorrow, I think Sabantiful will fix the next training, because I would like to do this class back to back for you people. Remember, it's free of charge. Trainings like this, they charge up to $500, $200 for it, but we are doing it free of charge for you, courtesy of Bitfxt. And we are glad to have you as a registered member in our platform. Tomorrow, we'll teach you how you can make money from the affiliate program. And I believe Sabantiful can share his screen and he can do some testimonial while I attend to a call I just received. A soldier man is at my gate. I need to go and attend to him, or else God will start going off. I love you all. Do have a wonderful day. I'm going to leave this meeting open. Sabantiful, you can take it off from here. Thank you and God bless you.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I hope everyone got value for their time so far. Can you use your chat section and type if you got value so far? Did you get value for your time? Did you get value for your time? You've been here for about close to 35 minutes. Yeah. Did you get value for your time? Great, great, great. Crystal, yes. Well, thank you. Yeah, Blessing, thank you. Yeah, you got time. You got value for your time. DJ Comet, thank you. Thank you so much for joining. Ejura, thank you so much for joining. Yeah. Okay. Currently I'm actually using my system. I would have kind of shared my own screen and share my own stuff. But right now I'm actually using my phone. My system is a bit down. But with what we've listened to so far, I think this is more of like an onboarding for us to understand the money market, where we're coming from, the unfair system. The unfair system. I love the parts where he talked about the evenness between someone in US and someone in Nigeria earning Bitcoin. All of them are the same value in whichever country they are in. But if we are to use based on their currency, if somebody earns 10,000 naira in US and someone that is earning 10,000 in naira, they are not on the same level at all, right? You can agree with me that Bitcoin is fair. It's fair for everyone to be able to use, right? You can type. You can type. Is Bitcoin fair from that explanation? We're still going to talk about the trading. This is going to be a continuous thing. We're not just starting today and say, okay, this is where it's going to stop. No, it's a continuous thing. So this we're going to stop here at any moment from now. But I think by Friday, yes, by Friday we're going to be having another training. We'll continue that way every week. We're going to be having every Wednesday and Friday. We're going to be having training on this thing to make sure that your your foot is grounded on Bitcoin, cryptocurrencies, and making sure that you're making money every. Because if you read the WhatsApp description, I said I want at least 100 people to be able to make money daily from cryptocurrency, and I believe it's achievable. True of us, right? Is it achievable? Okay, great. So I love the fact you guys joined and was able to get enough value for your time, right? And I look forward to having you on Friday, same time. Yeah, we're going to be having on Friday, same time, so that we can be able to also continue the training. But I don't know if he's going to be free tomorrow, but I would prefer let's do it on Friday so that we could get other people to join us too, right? That's fair, right? Okay, great, great, great. So, yeah, yeah, Friday is nice. So, thank you so much for joining, and please you can go to the WhatsApp group and share what you learned today. I would love to read that on the WhatsApp group. Yeah, by 4 p.m. same time. We're gonna be doing this every Wednesday and Friday, same time, 4 p.m. Okay. Sorry for the glitch earlier. He was on the call, so that was why. And yeah, yeah. So Friday would continue. So thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining. And I would love to get your feedback on WhatsApp so that other people. And I'm also going to get the link for today's tutorial so that we can also have a recap of what we missed somehow. Yeah. So thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much. I'm going to be doing a shout out to everyone, to Crystal, to Dolapo. Thank you so much for joining. Splendido, thank you so much for joining. DJ Comet, thank you so much for joining. Blessing, thank you so much for joining. Joshua, thank you so much for joining. Ugochi, thank you so much for joining. Yeah, Ejura, thank you so much for joining. Yeah, so thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much, guys. So let's do this and let's invite others so we can be able to make this money together, right? Great. Okay. Sorry. Before you go, Mr. Franklin is back. He's asking, do you have any question? If you have any question, you can actually ask the question right now. He's actually back. Do you have any question? Do you have any question? Or was it clear enough? Was it clear enough? Awesome. 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 Yeah. Okay, guys. So very clear. Awesome. Awesome. Okay, so thank you so much, guys, and okay, awesome, awesome. Mr. Franklin, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, great. Thank you so much for having us today, and we are looking forward on Friday
Yeah, Friday.
to Friday same time 4 p.m. and I guess we'll be having more of a full house,
Yeah.
hopefully. Yeah. Thank you so much, sir.
All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right.
Bye.